an exit to Link's house. I believe that is the one entrance that is not changed. Everything else, though, could be completely different. And here we go.
And we're off.
We're going to be starting off at Link's house here. We see 50.
Ooh, even split.
Yep. And we got got the key, small key for Killer App and OK Guy. Let's see where they exit out to here. Exit
the lumberjack cave.
Oh, we found Sir Hostela's hut already.
Oh, wow, did we?
Yeah, the lumberjack's
house.
Yeah, lumberjack's hut having the entrance to the Sir Hostela's shack. Ooh,
While
and
they're
right
checking
away,
out the poultry.
Killer App getting some bombs immediately. He's going to immediately turn around and check out the back end of Sir Hostela's closet to get 3 free items right out the gate.
Oh my god, this is so confusing.
Let's see what we find. Heart container, fighter sword, and powder.
Meanwhile, Walther, the OK Guy, both finding respectively different kinds of fairy fountains. That was in the fortune shop on the north side of the lake, and I don't know where Walther found that great fairy at. Oh my goodness, this is so much harder to keep track of than regular stuff.
Yeah, it's the fun of it. That's the chaos.
Walther's found Cinderella's head as well.
Yep, he's going to be heading in there now. Going to be picking up his sword and powder. And Kappa trekking at one house, not finding much there. Killer App got
what house even is that?
Don't know. Oh, found the back exit to the well there for Killer App. And King's Tomb for Kappa. What's he going to find here? Mirror! Big find there for Kappa. That's going to make his...
one of our big progression items.
Yeah, absolutely. Big find there for him.
And Walther finds Hype Cave in Lost Woods.
Oh, dear. Piece of heart there in the race game. Bottle for Walther. 10 arrows. Another piece of heart. And 5 arrow range. So trash cave as far as I'm concerned.
Psych cave today.
Yeah.
The bottle's not too bad.
Ooh, Plasma finding the entrance to Blind's hut there as OK Guy finds the mirror. Killer App now heading in. He's found, the bow in the Forest Thieves hideout. Big find for Killer App.
And that was right outside of Sanctuary too. That was the drop outside of Sanctuary. That's a very easy find.
For Kappa.
And it leads right back out.
And Silvers, holy cow. The Blind's hut loaded today. Killer App gonna go ahead and run Houlihan room here real quick. And OK Guy about to find out how loaded the Blind's hut was. Walter finding the entrance to Uncle. And here's that 50 rupees for Killer App there in Link's house. Let's see what Uncle has for us today. Triple bombs. Not much there.
Not sure how I feel about that.
Oh, we found the...
Plasma Kappa found the potion shop in the tavern, ironically enough.
Different kind of drinks there. Oh, found the entrance to the race game that you would normally take. He's going to check the other side to see where that leads.
Nowhere useful.
Straight up to Death Mountain, nothing in there. Well, they're going to turn in his bottle now. Found the sick kid. And, ooh, Ether!
Ether! Nice. OK Guy found the entrance to Lumberjack Cave actually under the blacksmith. Just some rupees on there. So Aghanim 1, not entirely necessary by the looks of it.
Well, bear in mind, we still don't know where the Lumberjack entrance actually leads to this time, so it could be somewhere interesting. Walter finding a piece of heart in the bombable hut, which is now located at the right side of Sir Hostela's house.
Well, the other entrance of the Lumberjack Cave is a drop location, so...
Ooh,
you mean the actual Lumberjack entrance. That's right.
Yeah.
That could be something useful.
All right, Walter now found Mini Moldorm Cave shovel. Nice find there. 10 arrows. Bug net. And 20, a big 20. So not much there, unfortunately.
Plasma Kappa finding the back entrance of desert.
Yeah, he went through. He found the exits to Hookshot Cave. we found Thieves Town hiding
Where
in
was
Blind
Thieves Town?
Blind side. Kind of flip flop there. Nice, interesting find for Walther.
Oh, and then, was that Ganon's?
Yeah,
was that
was
Ganon's pyramid?
That was Ganon's
Kakariko
pyramid.
Well is Ganon's pyramid, or at least the front entrance of it is the back entrance of the well.
Yeah.
Oh, this is confusing.
That's
Checking the
that's
chicken hut.
entrance
See what we got
shuffle.
here.
That was Hookshot.
Oh, that's
Cave.
Hookshot Cave. I was wondering where that was.
Walther checking the secret hut here, finding another one of the fairy fountains.
We found like 6 so far.
I know, right? Plasma now checking out the Bat Cave. That was the entrance to Lumberjack. 50 rupees there, so like he said.
Yeah, so they'll never have to go through the top entrance of that, will they? If the entrance shuffle, if it's a drop down and an exit pair, doesn't it only shuffle it with locations that are also drop down and exit pairs?
I believe so, and in this case it would be, so it's more than likely. Oh, we found the tavern. Ooh, got our Fisher Price.
Back to Tavern's got a shield.
I think that's one of the few locations that can't be shuffled because there's no other entrance like that. Plasma finding Ice-Rod Cave, but only finding a piece of heart inside.
Oh, Killer App found Mini Moldworm Cave.
Yeah, we saw that earlier. Unfortunately, did not have anything in it, so he's probably...
I have no idea where that was.
So at this point, we're just waiting to see, once they finish up Kakariko, where they're going to be going to next.
Well, they've got a sword and they've got a bow, so I would... Well, no, going to Eastern Palace doesn't really do you a whole lot, because it's not Eastern Palace anymore.
Exactly. It's about finding Eastern Palace first. But okay, guys, going to make the play into Thieves Town. He's going to go ahead and make the early play. It's a bit of a risk. With only 3 hearts, it's a gamble.
He's got nothing to defend himself with.
Exactly. It should be interesting. He probably won't go full clear of it just yet, but he can at least check. There's the small key. But he'll at least check these first 4 chests.
Looks like Plasma Cap and Killer App have had the same idea.
Well, right now, there's really no other place they know they can go to. I mean, now there's obviously South Shore to check, and there's also Eastern Palace area to check, but
the item density is bigger in Thieves Town right now.
It makes sense.
Thieves Town in open mode has, is it 3 or 4 chests available?
I think it's 3. Ooh,
oh, there's a sword upgrade in there. That's a good play.
Which means for Killer App, he's about to get himself a Master Sword. Which actually opens up another entrance for him, because now once they go to the Hyrule Cat, once they find the way up there, they can go to Aga Tower, which might be a new, which could be shuffled into something else.
Do you really want to do that without a lamp, though?
Maybe not, but possibility.
I've seen it done. It's really impressive.
Oh, we had a quick map check. I think it was crystals in Eastern and Desert, and I think it might have been Blue Pendant at Tower of Hera, but I could be wrong.
Oh, the OK guy just barely skirting through the Hellway.
That's not an easy thing to do on such low health, but credit where credit is due. Walther now heading over to Agata's Cave here in Desert.
See where it goes. I'm not sure where that is.
I'm gonna guess Death Mountain since it's a dark room.
But which dark room in Death Mountain only has 1 entrance like that?
Well, either that or he just decided not to check it since he didn't want to risk it.
I don't blame him.
Neither do I. Okay, got finding the map there.
With that sword, OK guy is actually doing pretty good getting through Thieves Town. He's gone up to the upper stairway and blown open the window. He's making good progress.
Absolutely. Walther now going to go ahead and make the play on South Shore. He's going to check the dam to see where that entrance leads to. And at least the Tower of Hera.
Well, that's a couple of free chests.
Yeah, but and already bad news. Ooh, he found the small key, which means we may be seeing a basement run. If that is the case, he won't be able to go any further since he's got
no fire source.
Exactly, no fire source whatsoever. So unless
big
this
key,
is
big key. No,
he is out of there.
But at least we know where it is now.
Yep, most likely he's probably marking that on his map.
An odd place for that. That's such a tiny little tower. How do they fit all that in there?
I don't know. Someone's been adapting TARDIS technology, I guess. Shout out to all my Whovians in the crowd. Okay,
it's just inverted. The whole tower is actually going downstairs.
Oh,
there's a lamp in these.
The lamp in the maiden's chest.
Oh no!
And
the OK guy will not be able to get the final chest here. He doesn't have the hammer to get in there. But if he knows the script for blind, he could just finish this and be done.
That's a big play for him.
It's also a big if. He's got 3 hits. That's it.
Yeah. You got to be on your A game if you want to pull that off. Walter now checking out the Ice Rod Cave and find the fortune teller. All right, let's see how good the OK guy actually is. Oh, we found the bomb shop. He's going to pick up some bombs there. He's going to save and quit out.
Not even bothering to check. It's worthless.
Holy crap, look at plasma.
Oh, he did it!
Holy cow!
Holy shit! Oh, for a blue pendant! Oh, no! For a validation error and a blue pendant. Oh, that's gotta suck.
Yeah, but still, we now confirmed there. So Tower Hero was a blue pendant. I might be wrong about which pendant it was, if it was a pendant at all.
We found gloves in one of the fairy fountains, so I'm not sure where the entrance of that was. I'll have to watch Walther and see on the way out. Fairy wanting to give us a little bit of gospel.
Indeed. Okay, that was over by the light side hype cave.
Light World Hype Cave. That'll be a very easy one for people to get to. But wow, yeah, the OK guy is something of a misnomer. I think he needs to change his name to the Phenomenal Guy.
That is some mad props. You would never be able to. You'd never see me pulling that off.
No. Like I even just have to admire the cojones to be willing to try to do that.
No kidding. That is serious skills and serious. Okay, so actually,
so
I have
all crystals in the light world. All crystals in the light world.
Yeah, and not even 5, 6 crystals. They're all just regular crystals.
Which means that we probably have to go into Thieves Town to get that lamp in order to progress through Hera. So that's a semi-required Thieves Town.
Yeah, you don't have to full clear it, but you do need to at least get to the maintenance chest to get that lamp. How many of our runners are going to realize that and pull that off? All right, okay, guy jumping into the well. And yep, there's Ganon.
Yeah, that's where it was. It's just like, whoops. Nope.
Little early for that.
Got a mad batter check on Killer App. Got the powder, got the magic. Let's see what he's got.
Yep, Plasma picking up his bow now. And just 20 from the bat.
I have no idea where that was because he just saved and quit out.
Oh, what are you going to do?
Complain ceaselessly.
We do that enough. Okay, guy picking up now his piece of heart there from the shovel spot. Plasma now heading up to the potion shop, maybe even considering, well, no, it's too early. He doesn't have gloves, so he's not going to be able to check
No
that.
gloves, no money for it. It's not worth it.
No, but he's at least going to check this potion shop entrance and see where that leads. And that takes him to another fairy.
Different kind of healing going on there.
Yep.
Oh, Killer App made a jump into the lake, but I didn't see what was on the island.
I missed it. All right, Killer App now heading over to the Eastern Palace area. He's going to see what the Hostela's temple actually leads to, as well as Eastern Palace. But first, let's check this cave over here. Oh, we found Bonk Cave on Walter's end and Blue Tunic.
We found Blue Mail.
Nice find for Walter.
I don't know which room that actually was. I think that was the Bonk Rock Cave.
No, because he doesn't have boots. How would he have opened up Bonk Rock?
Well, I mean,
well,
the actual room itself was the Bonk Rock
Yeah,
room.
the actual room was Bonk Cave.
But it was the entrance to Death Mountain.
Ah, fair enough.
Okay, that was interesting. The OK guy just came out of the checkerboard cave, and the block was still there.
Walter now gonna use those power gloves and head into the back end of escape entrance. Where's this gonna lead him? It's gonna take him to the well. Ooh,
that's actually better.
Good. Yes, 50 rupees to start off with. His Color App is heading up in the Eastern Palace entrance,
which is
the
Sea House.
Sea House finds a heart container. Red shield for Walter. Mushroom. Ooh, this could be interesting. And big 20.
We actually know where the potion shop is too?
Yes, we do. So
oh, what a pain in the butt that's gonna be! Because you have to go all the way to the witch in the top right, and then go all the way back to Kakariko Village to actually enter the potion shop.
That is kind of nuts.
Witch running a little import-export business, apparently.
Kappa going into the entrance of Hyrule Castle. Ooh, okay, guy finding Mimic Cave up in Death Mountain. And
Killer App found a Desert Palace entrance.
Yeah, back end of Desert Palace, no less.
Where was that? I just briefly caught it.
That's the problem. There's so many different things going on.
We can't keep track.
It is chaos, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh, Plasma Kappa's found his gloves. I don't know where that entrance is. I hope he walks out so I can actually know where that entrance is now.
Walter also found his bow in the Forest Thieves' hideout.
You're gonna say where? You're gonna say quit? Nope, you're gonna walk out. Nope. Okay, where are these gloves? Oh, right, the Light World Hype Cave. We already knew that. There's too much stuff going on.
All right. So at this point, we're still looking for locations.
Plasma Kappa has discovered Tower of Hera. He's going to find out that he's lamp-locked. Fire Rock. What a horrible place to put the lamp.
Absolutely. Because until you find the fire rod, I'm almost certain... Well, then again, they don't know that Thieves Town is a pendant. Sooner or later, they may consider going in there.
What a horrible place to put Thieves Town. Nobody wants to do Thieves Town first.
I don't blame them, but they're going to have to. We have not found the only other dungeon we found is Tower of Hera, and you need the lamp, which is in Thieves Town, to get there.
We do have gloves, mirror, and pearl. If we find a hammer, we get some Dark World access.
That's true.
Or the other gloves. Where was that pearl? That just snuck right past us.
That was in Blind's Hut.
Wow, Blind's Hut was really loaded.
Yeah, I have Moon, Pearl, and Silvers.
I think the Moon Pearl got overwritten by the Silvers when you announced that.
No, I called Moon Pearl. You just didn't hear me.
No, I mean like in my head. Like you said Moon Pearl and then you screamed Silvers and it's like, oh, Silvers. I didn't even hear the Moon Pearl part.
Oh, and there's where Hype Cave was. It was actually the entrance to the Master Sword pedestal.
Oh.
Because that is considered an entrance, not a transition. Therefore, that can be randomized.
So where's the Master Sword then?
Oh, that's a good question. Actually, no, isn't that the other entrance that's
oh, that was the money-making game.
Ah, that's right. I always forget about that entrance because it's so out of the way and nobody ever goes there.
So we got some questions in chat. Malachris asks, what are the win conditions for this? The win condition is kill Ganon, but the requirement to kill Ganon is Master Sword, minimum, Lamp or Fire Rod, minimum, and you need all 7 crystals in order to even damage him at all. So even though they know where Ganon is, they can't fight him.
But given that, this does mean that we may not be seeing a Ganon's Tower play since that is no longer necessary.
Don't need it unless they stuck something useful in Ganon's Tower, which, you know, I wouldn't put it past this game.
This is Randomizer.
But they've got the bow, they've got the Silvers, they've got access to Master Sword already. Really, the only thing they need are the 7 crystals. It's just a matter of, well, where are those 7 crystals?
All right, Walter finding the back entrance to Desert. Unfortunately, you need the big key, which is probably going to be in the front end of Desert. Plus, you need a fire source to get forward, which we actually don't have.
We discovered that Ganon is actually hiding in the Kakariko well. But yeah, we need that fire source for 2 reasons right now. We know we're going to need it for Ganon in order to light his torches for his phase 3, is it? Or is it phase 4?
Phase 4.
Phase 4. And we also need it. We need a fire source of some kind in order to progress in Tower of Hera, because it's actually sent us down into the basement.
And we can confirm that Tower of Hera is a crystal, so that is going to be required.
Gonna have to do it at some point. I think we're just waiting for the OK guy to find Tower of Hera.
Yeah, he's the only one who was brave enough to go into Thieves Town, and so he's the only one that has a lamp. Giving him a
Walter's going back in.
Oh, here we go. Walter's...
No! Walter! Turn around! No, go back!
Oh, what are you doing?
You don't even have to finish it. Just go get the lamp!
Problem is he doesn't know he doesn't have to finish it because he doesn't know that's a pendant dungeon.
No Dark World access yet. Oh, hey, red mail.
Hey!
I wonder what the message is for that. I'm curious. We'll get to see that later. But yes, chat is absolutely right. We will need a fire source and the fire rod for Turtle Rock at some point, but we don't know if Turtle Rock is going to be a pendant or a crystal. We know one of the pendants. It's Thieves Town. So the likelihood of it being a pendant is now significantly lower.
Yeah. But then again, the fact that we still have 2 pendants unaccounted for, both of them being Dark World dungeons, it's not snowed by that much. And Walter is finally making the play.
Feeling a little more brave now that he's got the red mail. Yeah. Unfortunately, the red mail doesn't protect you all that much against blind. All of blind's hits are trap hits. It's 1 heart each hit, no matter what.
Okay, guy now getting his power gloves there from the Pyramid Fairy. He's going to load up on bottle. Unfortunately, we've discovered that
he's going to load up on bees.
He's going to get a bee torp. I'm making the prediction right now. Considering everything we've checked so far, we've pretty much checked everything we can in the light world. Tower of Hera is going to have something. It's almost
Hammer or gloves.
Yeah.
It's
And
gotta.
okay, guys, gotta find out soon. He's heading that way.
It might have flippers as an unlikely third option.
It's gonna have something.
It's gonna have something. There has to be something in here.
All right. Okay,
I just realized the OK guy hasn't been to. He hasn't found Sarshrala's hut, so he doesn't have his Master Sword yet.
True, but that's not gonna be too big a deal now. It's just
It won't be too big of a deal. No, like you're expected to have Fighter Sword at this point in the game.
Yeah. All right. Okay, guys, gonna finally be the first one to head down into the basement.
So I'll be back in like 2 minutes. I'm gonna go make some coffee. Not really. I'm not going anywhere.
Yep. Well, maybe
Ice
okay,
Palace
guy
and
is
Skull Woods confirmed as crystals. Killer App just talked to the bomb shop, dude.
Ah.
So that's 2 more off the list.
And maybe if someone had talked to Sir Hasselo, we could have found out where the green pendant was.
Nobody's talking to Stroller because nobody cared about the green pendant.
You should, considering it's also a randomized item.
It tells you where it is, so if you find the dungeon, you can just ignore the dungeon.
All right. Now, we know for a fact that this has to be the big key, otherwise this would be a soft lock.
I was really confused how Killer App was swimming because there's no flippers yet, but then I remembered the fake flippers is a thing.
Yeah, fake flipper trick and
So
play.
he's going to go check. He's going to sequence break under the bridge, see what we got, and he's probably going to head up to Zora's River after that, too. He's pretty close to 500 rupees.
We'll see. And you get
And
your big
there's
20, that'll
20
help.
closer. All right, the OK guy has made it through the big key, so he's in new territory for Tower of Hera.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Walther has just about made it down to the prison cell in Thieves Town. He'll be getting his lamp shortly.
All right, let's see what we find here in Tower of Hera. There's our compass, so... Considering we have only found... Actually, no, we haven't found any items, have we? The two
it's
items
all been
left...
dungeon items.
So the 2 items
They're
were...
in the big chest and on Patrol Dorm.
Yep, pretty much. So we're about to find out what items Tower holds. What do we got here in the big chest? Just a 50.
Big 50!
So Troll Dorm has something big. It's all down to Troll Dorm.
Killer App has to back out with his Zora River play. The fairy fountain was, or the wishing fountain was a fairy fountain. So no more money there. He didn't have 500 rupees. He had to back out.
Unfortunately. Walter now starting his fight with Blind. Meanwhile, OK Guy has begun the fight with Troll Dorm. Oh, tried to back him up into the wall there, but he got through.
That's a dead blind.
Yep, down goes Blind. It's a single arrow is what he dropped. I couldn't see what it was earlier.
Yep.
Ah,
Validation
Troll Dorm
arrow
strikes!
and blue pendant.
And Troll Dorm strikes!
Well, I'll start putting everybody else back in the running a little bit. I think the OK guy has a serious advantage right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Just in terms of progression. I like that. Troll Dorm 1, Runner 0. I wonder what the actual total count for that is, like, across everything.
Oh, God, that's incalculable. Killer App picking up his red mail now from there.
There we go.
Down
That's a
goes
dead
the
worm.
ball. All right, what's he drop? This is it. Moment of truth.
Titan's Mitts!
It's the Titan Mitts!
That's our Dark World access.
And now the seed has opened wide.
Now it's a question of where the hell do I go next?
Absolutely.
If it had been Hammer... Well, no, if it had been Hammer, there are 2 Dark World entrances that he could use, but with the gloves... With the gloves, it's really just the Kakariko Village entrance right now, isn't it?
Pretty much. Unless you make your way up to Death Mountain. If you get to the right part of Death Mountain, you can open up Dark World there.
If you can get up to Death Mountain, and also if you can fake flipper over to Ice Palace, that's technically an entrance, but you're not going to get anywhere with it.
Not really.
It is 2 entrances, though. You never know where those might lead. Who knows? Maybe one of those could be Eastern Palace.
Anything is possible with an entrance shuffle. Now Walter making his play into Tower of Hera.
I'm actually kind of hoping for that now.
Oh, the trolliness begins.
And looks like Plasma and Killer App have finally worked up the nerve to head into Blind's Thieves Town as well. Either that or they've just run out of options. One or the other.
Now that they've got the same amount of hearts and the red mail that Walter does, so it's a little safer for them now.
Twice as many hearts and 3 times as much armor. Oh, Plasma, be careful!
Ooh. That is called the Hellway for a reason, folks.
Kappa and Killer App having a little high five on the way through the hallway of lights. Is there actually an official name for that room?
I have no idea. And it was just triple bombs on Lake Highlight Island, by the way.
That's a relief. Yeah. I've seen some terrible things on that island.
Oh, as have I, my friend. Especially during key sanity races, good God.
I've had a hammer there before. It was not a fun race.
I don't blame it. I'm not surprised.
And there's Killer App Slam. Grabbing the blind, heading out. Walther getting up Death Mountain. He's not even anywhere near Death Mountain right now. Climbing Tower of Hera. Climbing that little itty bitty tiny little bat tower. And I have missed the blind pun for all 3 of the runners who have gone through it so far. I'm going to watch it for Kappa.
All right, while you do that, okay, guy is going to head over and check to at least see what's on Zora's ledge, since he can't actually go pay the big fish yet. And just a piece of heart.
This seat has been suspicious. Oh, I missed it again.
He said, go to the beach? I'm not sure I can make it. All right,
the okay guy's making a check.
He's going to check this cave first, which we know is just a regular shop.
He's got the mitts to check Ice Palace, though.
Yeah, this would be interesting. Where does the Ice Palace actually lead? Our first dip into the dark world. And it's Misery Mire! And the music isn't shuffled, so that music tells me one thing. Misery Mire is a pendant.
Oh, no. I can just imagine what they hid in there. Although, in open mode, Misery Mire doesn't actually have all that many chests in it.
Exactly. So it may not be something unless there's that one item that they inevitably have to go back for. I don't see many of our runners going back there.
Fire Rod. Fire Rod. Yes.
Why do you gotta jinx them like that?
Because I'm an evil, sadistic person.
Apparently.
I mean, they've got the silver arrows. Vitreous will be a chump kill.
You're not wrong.
Unfortunately, Hookshot is 100% mandatory. Swamp Palace is a crystal. They need to find that hookshot to get to Argus. But that is the only use they'll need it for. They won't have to climb Ganon's Tower with it. Kappa has found East Death Mountain.
Oh.
Lots of entrances over there.
Oh, we found the waterfall wishing fairy.
I was wondering where that was.
In a single rupee. And Walter is going to be the first one into Dark Death Mountain.
Also lots of entrances over here.
Oh, yes. Plenty of options here to find. And he's found Ice Palace!
What is this? A link between worlds?
Oh, and he's found the mirror cave. And it's got a heart container.
He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it.
I think he's just taking it and mark down some locations. I'd pick that up. And with little of this... Oh, no, he's not going to do it.
I would, too. With only 6 hearts at this point, I'd totally grab that. And, I mean, you're already stopping to make notes. I'd totally grab that. I guess though with red mail already, he's feeling pretty confident. Killer App has found his way into Hera. He'll be climbing it and getting his Titan mitts.
It looks like Kappa's not too far behind. He's got his limp now, so he'll be joining him on that climb to Tower of Hera shortly.
Yep. Not sure where the OK guy is going right now. Obviously to desert, but there's not a whole lot of entrances over there. With Pearl, Mirror, and Titan's mitts, I'd make the run for Village of Outcast.
Yeah, I think that'd be the smart play in my book. And Chad does agree with us. They, it's surprising that nobody's made that trek into Dark World yet.
Well, Walter just got done with Dark Death Mountain, and the OK guy was technically the first one into the Dark World. It's just he went to the one Dark World portal that leads to literally. Wow, that vulture does not want to die. There we go.
10 arrow upgrade there on the desert ledge. And why is he trying to use the mirror? He's.
I don't, we're so confused.
I think he's just as confused as we are.
What's going on? Which world am I in?
Here we go. Walter now making his way into the Dark World over by Kakariko.
Wow, what a place for a dead rock. It looks like Trolldorm caught somebody while we weren't looking.
Yep. Trolldorm 2, Runners 3.
Yokozaroma has updated our Trolldorm count for the run.
Walter now picking up his small key in Skull Woods, which actually is not very randomized. It's only slightly randomized in the shuffle.
I don't think that there's any other places that they can put Skull Woods in full shuffle because it just has so many entrances associated with it.
Yeah, it's kind of tricky. All right, let's see what Walter finds here. And there's
more keys. Unfortunately, Skull Woods is littered with a lot of extraneous keys, and they're all in Skull Woods now. So a lot of the chests that would normally be very attractive in Value Woods, not so many anymore.
Sad but true. All right, Kappa now going to take on Trolldorm here.
Oh, Jesus.
That was close.
There's a good shot. There's another good shot. There we go.
Nicely done. And Walter finding the big key for Skull Woods. We can check that big chest here, but we can check some of the other chests around here first. 5-bomb upgrade. Not what he was hoping for, but he's going to mirror back to save him some trouble there.
Oh, yeah. The entrances are all weird.
And just a map, so now it's down to a bomb jump. It's having trouble setting up the bomb jump, unfortunately.
That should do. Oh, yep, there we go. That should do it. Yeah,
that did the trick. And he gets a heart.
Just a heart. Ganon has been located. Ganon is in the Kakariko Well.
Oh, Plasma Kappa found that dark room we saw earlier, which indeed leads to Death Mountain Cave. It actually takes him to Death Mountain.
That's how we got up there. Oh, wow, I can... Oh.
For bumper cave. In any other race, that would be a soft lock. Only an entrance shuffle can you get away with that and not be a soft lock.
Oh, God, somebody clip that, please.
Oh, and we found the bridge in Turtle Rock.
Oh, this is going to be a nightmare.
Good luck, Walter. You're going to need it. Oh, my God. Finds a small key to start it off. If you find something big here. Oh, he's going back the other way. Walter, what are you doing?
He's getting invulnerability fames from dropping off the ledge.
It only works for the one, though.
It only works for the top and the bottom, yeah. One more to go.
He's going to probably... I'm going to call it now. He's going to end up taking a death here.
Yeah, almost certainly.
Yep, there it is.
Right in the face.
It is so hard to get through that. It really is.
He's got the health now that he can just body his way through if he wants. Which, honestly, I would. I'd just body through. Ah, just keys.
Just the keys. Ooh, okay, guy, finding the entrance to the main entrance to desert, or the left entrance.
the back entrance to the front.
Yeah,
that's still not the front door.
Still very helpful entrance to find here because we know where the back entrance, we know where the back end of desert is hiding.
It's good enough.
All right, let's see what's on the torch. Oh no, boots required seed.
Almost certainly. Unless the big key is in this chest, they've got to find the boots. Yep.
It's not.
Boots required.
Boots are required.
Oh, hey, Walter found Eastern Palace.
And as the Kappa found Paradox Cave. Flippers!
Flippers!
Big 20 and another big 20. But
Walter
now with the advantage. He's got a dungeon he can complete. And there's the big key.
And Wiggum ZZZ telling us that apparently Eastern Palace was in the Dark Sanctuary.
Aha!
Who goes there? Nobody ever goes there.
Normally you wouldn't because you don't normally have to check the spot. There's nothing there. But now it's entrance shuffle. Anything goes.
I totally forgot about that. The Mimic Cave entrance is the back of the race hut.
Jeez.
Which is apparently where Eastern Palace backdoor exit led out to. It led to that ledge in the dark room. What in the world?
Wow. And it looks like Plasma's now going to find his way into Eastern Palace here very soon. There we go.
And with bow, sword, and lamp, there's nothing stopping him from full clearing it.
Absolutely. And with silver arrows, this is going to be even more fun. Compass there, so we're down. Still haven't found any dungeon items here for Walter. Or no, he found the big 20, so he's found one. And I think there's only 2 left. And there's the map, so it's down to the Vanilla Big Key spot and the Armos Knights. Three of our 4 runners now in Eastern Palace. I just noticed that because Killer App is now in there. So that advantage OK guy had for quite a while, it's all but gone at this point.
Depends on what he finds up on Death Mountain, but he's not finding a lot. Yeah, he's put off going into Village of Outcasts for quite a while now.
And it's unfortunately costing him a lot of time. And just a 5-arrow upgrade.
Finding Ice Palace, but no way in.
Nope, doesn't have a Fire Rod or Bombos medallion. But he does grab the heart container from the Mirror Cave.
And I think most of our other runners have already found that entrance as well, so that's not anything new for him.
Nope. So now it's down to the Armos Knights. We're watching Walter very closely here because he's going to be the big one to play, make the play.
I'm going to say hook shot.
It's a bit of a guess. Very nice clear there. Just gotta get past these 2. There we go. And now it's down to the Armos Knights, but with the silver arrows, this will be a joke.
Don't blink. Oh, never mind. Walter blinked and he missed a shot.
But he gets through, finds a heart container, but he gets his 2nd crystal of the race.
Also, yeah, chat brings up a good point. Nobody's been to Zora, and we don't know what's on pedestal. There's a lot of pedestal options right now.
Oh, absolutely. Here we go. Here's our Dark World check. Green pendant at Mire, red pendant at Turtle Rock.
The OK guy selling his VTorp to the bottle salesman, getting his last rupees he needs.
So you might be seeing a Zora play before too long. Walter now checking out the entrance.
I hope so.
Walter's checking out the entrance. Graveyard Cape finds absolutely nothing.
What house is that?
That's probably
Where is that house?
That's probably one of the houses in Kakariko that you normally never go to.
Oh yeah, one of the ones that have the girls like patrolling out in front of them that yell at you. It's like, oh no, Link's here! Guards, help me! The thing you never want to have happen.
Absolutely. Oh, we found the entrance to Aga Tower.
You've got the turn around. You've got the lamp. Just go do it. No, it's completely worthless. The only thing that could unlock at this point is my brain's not working. The only thing that could unlock at this point is brain's not working. The Lumberjacks entrance is the only thing that could unlock, and I think that they've discovered most of the drop-down points. It's just not worth it.
Also, we should comment, Walter Ford just found the blue cane. Yes, 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 Cane O'Brien in play.
Yay!
And he's also going to check out the Paradox Cave, so he's about to get his flippers very shortly.
Oh yeah, flippers are on the table.
That brings up a question. Did Kappa find the blue cane? Because he checked that too, didn't he?
I don't know. Let's watch his item menu. He's going to switch somewhere.
Oh, wow. One of the entrance exits to Paradox Cave leads directly to the Misery Mire entrance. And back to the Village of Outcasts we go. Also, thank you to Aka Shows for the Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate the support.
Come on, Kappa, open your menu. He does have blue cane. He's going to use it, in fact.
So now all 4 of our runners have the cane of Brian.
The OK guy doing a little bit of a dance on the Dark World Dam. Not quite sure what to do with the information.
It's tricky. Oh, we found the dam entrance itself. We found a blue potion there for Walther.
Hype Cave leads to one of the Turtle Rock entrances as well.
Oh, dear.
Where's the bomb shop go? Where even is that?
That's up on Death Mountain, I think.
I think it's the bottom of Spectral Rock.
Could be. All right, so the dam has been drained for Walther, which is good because that means when he finds Swamp Palace, we'll be able to start working on it. He needs the hook shot to full clear it, but he has everything else he needs.
Right, that is the one concession that that is given for Engine Shovel. The opening up the dam actually is a permanent unlock, because otherwise you'd never be able to get into Swamp Palace.
Exactly. Walther now finding the entrance to finding the back entrance to the front end of Desert. Again, we know won't be able to do much here without the boots, but it was help. As Killer App now searching along the Dark Lake Hylia.
The OK guy found his way to Super Bunny Cave. Just a couple hearts down there.
Let's see where the upper exit leads to.
And here comes disappointment for Walther. Walther, where are you going? You have no keys.
We found the mire area.
What is that room?
It's one of those random caves so many caves you never see because you normally never check those areas.
It was just a telepathy stone behind spikes. What is the point of that room?
In vanilla, there is a reason it's just not here. Oh, found a Spectral Rock cave, but only a big 20 up there. He's going to check the side entrance here to Desert and see where this actually leads. Oh, Graveyard Cave.
Oh, it's Graveyard Ledge. Oh, that makes me wonder what's in the actual entrance to Desert Palace. Could book be required?
That's a very good question.
Found Ganon's Tower.
I was going to say, yeah, we just found the entrance to Ganon's Tower. We're going to do some digging there. That's 22 possible items to find in there.
It's going to be a lot of loot.
Oh, one of the keys is torch blocked.
There's enough keys. You don't need that key.
Oh, and we didn't notice this, but someone called Phantom Ryu because I believe that's got to be Kane on Killer App's side. He found the Kane of Samaria. Team Hell No complete.
Was that in Ganon's Tower?
Yes, it was.
Oh, God.
Which actually works out perfectly because that allows him to search the right side of GT.
It also puts Misery Mire in logic.
Oh, no. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet, because they need either the boots or...
They need boots and hookshot to get over there. That's right.
Okay,
it's
guys.
one more piece of the puzzle.
And, okay, guy finding Hyrule Castle. He's going to be checking the dungeon area of escape.
It's so weird to be seeing these places that normally would already have been swept out by now.
Indeed. Ooh, another sword upgrade. So, okay, guy finally has his Master Sword. And Killer App is doing Tile Room.
Why not? You never want to come back here.
Fair point. But only gets a piece of heart for his trouble.
Oh, he's not checking deeper. He's out.
He doesn't have that many keys, so he doesn't want to risk it. Without hookshot, he can't go very far.
Oh,
Walter found the back end of Skull Woods. Wait, Walter is going to do the back end of Skull Woods without Fire Rod? He's going to do the bomb jump strat.
Interesting. I suppose you could do that, yeah. Bomb your way against the pit, drop into the pit, light the other 3 torches afterwards.
It's a tricky move to do.
Interesting. It's a standard-sized gap. It's perfectly plausible.
All right, let's see what OK Guy finds here in Zelda's treasure chest. Fire Rod!
Oh, the sweet, delicious irony.
Oh.
Walter's gonna find that later. He's gonna be like, oh no. God damn it. That also puts the entrance of Skull Woods into logic, so there could be something neat behind there.
Absolutely. And bear in mind, OK Guy found it. That means Killer App must have found it too, because he's currently doing the dungeon area of escape as well, unless he didn't go down yet.
I think he went straight up. He went straight to the sewer escape.
Ah, fair enough.
He's got the mirror. He's probably going to mirror back in after he's done with it.
All right, back out of escape, we find the map, Bloomerang, and 300
rupees. Big money, big money.
Indeed.
Yep, there's the mirror.
Walter now taking, and Walter now working on Mothula. Bit tricky to do with only Master Sword, but it can be done. And he does it.
Managed it, pulled it off. That's a dead bug.
For the compass. Compass.
Oh no. He's got a crystal at least.
And one of the 5-6 crystals at that, so that's definitely not a bad find for him.
There were 2 swords in Castle. No, wait, no. Killer App found a different level one on the same progression one. Never mind. There's just 1 sword in Castle. They found them at different times and they had different levels, so I was confused.
All right, so OK Guy's gonna head out now. Oh, that's where it was. It was Dark World Ice Rod Cave.
Yep. Which was also where the Hyrule Castle entrance was.
Oh, that's what I meant. Oh, that's where Ganon's Tower was.
That's where Ganon's Tower was!
Oh, we found Agnes Cave.
That's a chest. Killer App getting down to the dungeon Zelda cell. Got his fire rod.
So my count, Killer App's already in Ganon, back in Ganon's, has found Ganon's Tower.
Yeah, he already cleared out a fair chunk of it.
Now,
OK Guy decided to make the dive.
Yep, which means he's going to find his red cane here pretty soon.
And with the fire rod, he'll be able to go a little... Oh, there was half magic down there, too.
Oh, hey, what a find. Plasma Kappa checked over at Turtle Rock entrance, found out it's ether required to open it up. Killer App checking Myers Shack entrance, finding another fairy fountain.
We'll see how far OK Guy decides to go. Actually, come to think of it, they can't go that far.
No, they can't. Why is he going up? Can't go very far without the big key. And there's no chest.
I honestly don't.
Okay, Kai, what are you doing? This is not going to end well for you. You realize this.
I mean, he's doing really well, which is the disappointing part. Oh, right. There's that door in my way.
Oh, dang it.
Too much key sanity. Too used to having that big key at this point.
That must be what it is. But with the fire rod, he can do right side. That might have been why Plasma didn't do it earlier, but OK Guy can do this.
Wait, Plasma hasn't found that area yet. Killer App found it.
Yeah, he skipped Hyrule Castle.
Well, Killer App did, he found Ganon's Tower first and found Hyrule Castle afterwards. So he got the fire rod after he was finished scoping out Ganon's Tower. So it's kind of understandable that he didn't go right side because he didn't have the fire rod in order to make the right side progress. This is actually a good question. Where was Sastrala's hut was in... Wasn't it Light World Type Cave?
I think so, yeah. And OK Guy
he's
never...
gotta be careful.
Gotta watch those spikes.
There we go.
When he gets through, but now he's got to deal with these Gibdos. Thankfully, he has that fire rod.
He's got a fire rod. Oh, Lumberjacks. That's right. Thank you, John T.
That's right. The Lumberjack's hut. Ooh, Plasma now working on digging game. It's a heart. 300 rupees. Trying to be careful so you can check that last chest. And just a piece of heart. And just triple bombs at the digging game.
Oh, thank God he found a health restore. The OK Guy has full heartbeat speed. Well, here's a room we haven't seen in a while.
I think we missed it, but somebody with Ice Rod. I think it was OK Guy. I think that first chest was Ice Rod. I missed that.
Yeah, chat says Ice Rod.
Yeah, chat's confirming. So OK Guy also has Ice Rod on top of everything else, putting Turtle Rock in play now.
Oh no. The OK Guy's a little confused.
Can't say I blame him.
Don't bomb jump. Just push the statue out of the way. There's a switch under there.
What are you doing?
He's trying to bomb jump across that gap.
Well, I know what he's doing, but why? Just push the... Does he not know to push the statue? Push the statue! Oh, he's gonna kill himself.
Probably not. Nobody goes into this room, ever.
Killer App finding the chicken...
So much beeping! Oh, that bomb's gonna kill him. Yep.
Yep, there we go.
So yeah, the normal way that you're supposed to get out of that room is there's that statue on the left-hand side. You pull the statue back, and it reveals one of those star tiles you can step on that will open a gap. Well, it'll close a gap in that circle to let you get to that sand portal. But usually what players end up doing if they're going through Ganon Tower and clearing it out, as soon as they get to that conveyor belt room, they'll grab the single key that's in that conveyor belt room and just mirror out. There's no point in going any further than that.
Yeah. All right. Both Kappa and Walter have picked up Jeremiah. They are taking him over to where the swordsmith is actually located, which is
where the hell was the blacksmith?
Blacksmith is located. Yeah, Blacksmith's hut is actually located over at Mini Moldorm Cave.
Oh God. Walter's gonna try a bomb jump over this. Either that or he's gonna just try and clip his way through that wall. Nope, yep, there's the bomb jump.
And just a big 20 for the swordsmith. So
I think you should just be able to. I think you should just be able to ask Jeremiah, like, "Hey, you're a frog. Just jump across that. Here's the key. Open the chest. Tell me what's in it."
Well, he doesn't even have the big key, so he couldn't even do that.
He doesn't have the big key. He's got a bunch of small keys. I think that gap is just a little too wide for a bomb jump, though.
Ooh, Killer App finds Spike Cave. But I can't do
no way to get into it. No hammer. We have not found the hammer yet.
No, we haven't.
We're an hour and 6 minutes in. We have not found hammer. Also, a good point has been raised, and I'm kind of hoping that this is the case now. The hookshot could be in the gauntlet.
Oh,
I really hope that it is.
That would require that the big key be at the Ice Armos chest. Otherwise, it's not possible.
Yeah, the big key will have to be somewhere in the lower reaches of Ganon Tower, but nobody's checked the left side of that area yet.
They can't. You need the hook shot to check the left side.
Oh, that's right. There's that whole area back there. Good point.
Oh, we found Bumper Cave. Oh, we can't go out that way. Also, another areas we have not checked yet. We haven't checked Catfish yet.
We've seen a couple of runners get up in that neighborhood. I'm surprised that they haven't made the jaunt up there. Well, they're finding Super Bunny Cave and not quite sure what to do with that information.
Yeah, I don't think Walter remembers where the swordsmith is yet.
He probably not surprised. Yeah, Ice Palace was actually on Eastern Death Mountain, one of the two entrances on the south end of that.
Dark Death Mountain, to be more specific.
Yeah, Dark Death Mountain. In fact, I think it would actually be the entrance to what would normally be Super Bunny Cave.
I think you're right, actually. All right, Plasma now picking up his fire rod. All right, I see someone's confused about our goal here in the chat. Normal difficulty, open mode, meaning it starts right after the escape. Killing Ganon as being the goal. Full entrance shuffle, and I'm pretty sure you've already figured out what that means with all the entrances getting mixed up.
Tell you what, Jeremiah is used to some adventures, but this is getting ridiculous. Just take me home already.
This is beyond the standard world tour for sure. No, Gold Snake. The items are randomized. That is open mode for you. Items are randomized.
All items are randomized. Dungeon items are included in their dungeon.
Yeah, so they're randomized in their dungeon, but not overall.
Yeah. Oh god, the beeping again. Why was it beeping?
There, he found a heart container. He's no longer beeping. You can relax now.
Walther found the smith, and he just had $20.
Yep.
I believe the Ice Rod Cave has been found. I don't recall that there was anything important in it.
Ice Rod Cave, yeah, it's been found. Nothing in it.
In fact, I think the Ice Rod Cave entrance has also been exploited, and there also wasn't anything useful over there. Also, yes, if you try and fight Ganon without the crystals, he just kind of laughs at you. And then you either save and quit or die. I don't know that,
No, we have not found Spiral Cave.
Has Spiral Cave been found?
No, it is not.
I don't remember it. I haven't seen it yet. Plasma Kappa, making his way into Ganon's tower, found himself the red cane. He's already got the fire rod, so he'll be able to do... No, Kappa, what are you doing?
No, go
Kappa,
back, go back! Ice rod! You need the ice rod!
Kappa, no.
Oh, he's going left side. He's not going to go very far, though.
But you don't have the hammer. You can't go left side. You can't do anything over there.
Yeah.
This is as far as you can go.
Also, answer a question in chat. Vanilla basically means your standard game with no changes. The game that everyone grew up playing back on the SNES.
I don't know that you can actually say that anymore, because we've got some fairly young people. Like, when was Link to the Past released?
93, I think. 92, 93?
I mean, my brother was born in 93, and he'd be, God, how old is he now? He's 25 now, good lord.
Oh god, okay, guys, gonna actually dig deep into Turtle Rock.
I think Walter's got the same idea, because he's in there somehow.
Oy vey.
How did he get in there? He doesn't have the King of Samaria yet.
Maybe he bomb jumped the big key chest? I don't know. Riot shield!
So we've just talked about vanilla. That is what we call French vanilla.
Correct dungeon, just not the correct chest.
Oh god, the beeping. He's got to bomb that wall from the other side.
Walter now gonna try to get through the chain chomp room here. Gets through, gets the chest,
to pull
just
off
a
the
bit
usual
20.
tricks. Oh, thank you, guy. Thank you.
And Walter now found his way over to where Catfish is. He's gonna be checking that out now.
Oh god, finally. It's got hammer. He's got hammer.
This should be good. And maybe while he's here, since he's got the money, he'll check out Zora too. All right, Catfish, what do you got for us? Nope, just 50 bucks. Okay, again, not picking up his ride shield. Oh, and
Meanwhile, Killer App has made his way into... we just had the exact same comment there. Killer App has made his way into Montula. He's got the fire rods. This should be... Fire rod and temper. This is going to be quick.
Actually, I was going to mention that Plasma now is over in the bottom end of Ganon's tower now. He's on his way to the Ice Armors.
Yeah. Look at that.
So he's going to have to play it tricky here because he does not have the boots. He's going to have to bomb jump across.
Oh, that's the...
But he makes it.
That's sketchy.
Right. Say hi to Bob.
Bye, Bob.
Hello again, Bob. All right, Bob.
Big key.
Oh, there's the big key. Also, thank you to Dre81 for the Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate the support.
Life lessons with Zora. The worst
scam.
life lessons.
Scam.
Big 20. Ouch.
Well, let's see if the ice.
Oh, that's where the entrance to my pass was.
Aha. All right, so we got 5-arrow upgrade.
Quake.
And 10 arrows.
That's the Turtle Rock entrance, wasn't it? It was Quake entrance, or was it a Bombos entrance?
Ether.
Ether entrance. Well, they've all got Ether.
Yeah.
But no hammer, so they can't get up there.
No, we also did find the big key to Turtle Rock here on OK Guy.
He's making a suspicious amount of progress in this dungeon for not having gone in the front door. Here's a rare treat. Plasma Kappa checking the big chest in Ganon's tower finds some Mountain Dew up there. Delicious Mountain Dew. I actually can't stand Mountain Dew.
Though surprisingly, Plasma did not check the gauntlet. He did not run the gauntlet to check the chest upstairs.
I don't know that he wants to risk it. What? Oh, okay. That was interesting. One of the Hyrule Castle exits led to Misery Mire, and the Mire, statue wasn't up yet? Also, chat brings up a good point. They've all got Fire Rod, except Walther, because he hasn't been into the Castlescape yet. But Ice Palace is in play right now.
Yeah, but also look what else is in play. Look where OK Guy's heading.
Oh no, OK Guy, why are you doing this?
It's not even the green pendant. What are you doing?
What could possibly be on Trinex that would be worth this?
Or worse yet, is he going for a pedestal?
We haven't even found the pedestal yet, have we?
Well, a pedestal, I think, is one of the few things that's not randomized.
Is it not moved? That could be. If we get a blind pedestal pull and it's something useful, I'm going to lose my mind.
That makes two of us, sir. I'm going to have to probably turn my volume down when we get to, if we do a blind pedestal pull, just to be safe.
Yes, please.
For the sake of everyone's ears.
He's doing pretty good against Trinex, though.
Well, it's only Master Sword, but...
He's got the half magic, so he can just keep rotting these guys to death if he has to.
Exactly.
Looks like Killer App is making the backwards play into Turtle Rock as well.
Wow, nice fight there for OK Guy. Takes out Trinex. Let's see what he drops.
Nothing!
Just a compass.
Yep. So that was the red pendant. He's got the blue pendant. Green pendant's in Misery Mire. He can't get into Misery Mire yet. So even if he wanted to do the pedestal pull, he can't do it yet.
And I get the feeling by the time we finally do get the news to get that green pendant, we'll probably already be near go mode.
Certainly. Let's do a quick check though. What could be on pedestal? It could be Boots or Hookshot, because you could find one or the other outside of Misery Mire in order to get into Misery Mire. It
Actually, I'll throw another one out. Yeah, the flute.
It could be flute, which is not all that useful. can it be hammer? Are there hammer checks in Misery Mire?
I don't believe there are.
I don't think there are.
So hammer is still on the table.
And we know, I don't remember what it was, but I have seen someone come out of Desert Palace entrance, so we know that the book isn't needed. So we could have hammer, boots, or hookshot on the pedestal right now. But we are going to have to find either the boots or the hookshot in order to even make pedestal happen at all.
All right, okay, guy. Now heading into Eastern Palace here, as Killer App getting himself scammed, unfortunately, by Zora.
Oh, Energy Spoon actually brings up a good point. There could be something on the tablets.
Ooh, that is very true.
So the book could still be necessary.
And truth be told, that's the worst thing to have, is when you don't know if you need something like the book because you can't check it without it. Ooh, another good point from chat. We have not checked Pyramid yet, have we?
There's not been a way to get to it.
Actually, yes, there is. We did find our way to Catfish earlier.
Flippers, that's right. That's a
yes.
long route.
And yes, Shady Forest, yes, boots. We have confirmed a boots lock in desert.
So yeah, bare minimum, at least we need the boots. Also, Chaos Mana, they probably haven't gone to Ice Palace because you require Hammer to unlock several of the chests and to enter the Cold Stare fight in Ice Palace.
Yep. So that is also Hammer required seed. Then again, Hammer is almost guaranteed to be required.
Hammer is always required. I don't think it's actually possible for Hammer to not be required. Let's see, is there another dungeon? I know that Pod requires Hammer, Ice Palace requires Hammer, Swamp Palace requires Hammer. Is there another dungeon that requires Hammer to complete it, not necessarily to enter it?
Not that I can think of. I think those are the only three we've got left, really.
So I think Entrance Shuffle could theoretically make Hammer not required if all three of those dungeons were pendant dungeons, but that's not happening here.
The odds of that particular scenario being true is so slim.
Very
it's not
slim.
even funny.
And yes, and under a non-entrance shovel situation, you'd also need the hammer to get into Turtle Rock. So under normal circumstances, the hammer is always required. Like statistically, you can't not need the hammer. Oh, you know what would be evil?
What?
So, they have the big key, and they have the fire rod, and they have the cane of Samaria, so they can climb the gauntlet, put the hammer at the top of the gauntlet, and put the hookshot on the left side.
Oh, that is evil. And
Top is correct. You do not need the hammer to kill Helmasaur. You do need the hammer to enter Helmasaur's room, though. You can actually chuck bombs at Helmasaur and it'll do damage to the helmet.
Yeah, but there are those hammer blocks along the way that you do need the hammer to get to. So, unfortunately, that the idea of not needing hammer for pod is out the window.
Walther IV in that back room, doing it correctly, pulling the statue out.
Well, we saw Plasma do that earlier, but the only thing that Plasma did is he didn't go up the gauntlet. Will Walther make that play?
Oh God, I hope so. I want to see what's up there. I mean, I could make this worse. The book could be in the gauntlet, and the hammer could be on a tablet, and then the hookshot could still be in the left side of Ganon's tower.
No, well, it'd be a hookshot on one of the tablets and the hammer on left side GT.
Well, you need the hammer to get into left side GT because there's those little hammer pegs in the bumper.
But then you also need hookshot as well because of the hookshot room. You need both.
Oh, right. So yeah, it wouldn't work. That's unfortunate.
Sorry.
Here, I got a better one. Book in the gauntlet, hammer on ether, hookshot on Bombos, boots in left side.
Now that could happen. That I can see happening. All right, moment of truth for Walther here. He's already got the big key.
Will he stay or will he go? I don't know the rest of that song.
It's been too long for me.
Oh, come on, I'm checking the pyramid.
I was just going to comment on that.
Oh, no, Walther, turn around. Turn around. No, go back inside.
Walther, no! And just a piece of heart on the pyramid. Ooh, clever move here by Killer. He's going to use the mirror at the top of the pyramid to get to Aga Tower entrance to see where that leads.
Ooh, clever.
Nicely done.
The inn.
Well, that's useless. What about the other side? What does that got? Let's see where Aga Tower leads us. Oh, pet cave entrance.
What's behind door number 3?
Checkerboard cave, but
10
only 10 arrows inside. So the hunt is still on.
I do not believe that Walther has entered Swamp Palace. I think he knows where it is, Toki 7. The problem is he needs hookshot and hammer to make any significant progress. But there are those 2 chests, although one of them has to be a key. So there is that one chest in Swamp Palace that could have something useful.
Still, you'd like that. You want to make sure you have at least one or the other before even attempting it.
You want the hammer so you can at least clear out most of the bottom of Swamp.
Yeah. Killer up now checking over their pod. Pod's the arrow game, but not what he's looking for there. He's going to make his way over to pod itself, which means a nice little visit to everyone's favorite little extortionist, Kiki the Monkey. 110 rupees down the drain. Oh, no. Hold that thought. He's going a different route.
The merchants of Hyrule really need to attend a business class. They've got their games like out in the middle of these temples, and half of their shops are like on the tallest mountain in the kingdom.
How do you stay afloat with business like that?
Looks like the OK guy has made his way to Pyramid. He's also mirrored over to Hyrule top floor. He'll check out all of these doors and be very, very disappointed.
Yeah, unfortunately. Now,
Indeed,
Killer App.
indeed.
Now, Killer App, pick it up, Kiki.
We'll see where it leads.
And for 110 rupees, we find the chess game.
Let's play Money Make Hammer!
Oh, Hammer, the chess game!
Well, there went all of my horrible predictions out the window. I'm sad now.
210 rupees for a hammer? I think that's worth it.
Well, he paid 110 to get in, and then is it 40 or 80 to pay? Oh, did he have to pick up Kiki twice?
No. I think you're right. It's I could have sworn it was 100 rupees for the.
No, it's a lot less than 100 rupees. I know it's a lot less than that. It's like 40 or 80 or something.
I know one of the games costs 100. That's for sure.
I think it's the digging game that costs 80.
Okay, chat saying it's 30.
30 rupees for the money making game. So he paid 110, and then another 30 on top of that, 140, and he got 100 in the game. So he only paid 40 rupees for that hammer.
I think that's worth it.
Oh, that's totally worth it.
And then again, I'd pay 500 rupees for a hammer, to be honest, in this game.
101 DNL has a good point. That's kind of a vanilla hammer.
Close.
It was in Pod. Pod just wasn't there with it.
But that opens up a lot now because
that
with
opens
hammer,
up
that means
almost everything. There's very little that's not accessible anymore. I think he's got the hammer. He's going straight to Ice Palace.
Don't entirely blame him.
I do not blame him. He's got everything he needs to finish it, and nothing is like it's there. Oh, hey, the OK guy just found it too. Unfortunately, the OK guy did not make out of the money-making game quite as well, only playing a 50 instead of 100.
And as one of our trackers, or as one of our chat members points out, with Ice Palace, actually no, he still hasn't completed Skull Woods yet. But once he does that, completing Ice Palace will open up the Pyramid Fairy, at least the entrance to it.
And everyone else that has done Skull Woods has done so expertly. So, given the equipment that Killer App has at this point, he's just going to run right over it.
Ritzlu, no, Pod has not been located yet.
I bet you it's at the Turtle Rock entrance.
Ooh, that's a good thought. Yeah, that makes sense. We haven't checked that yet.
Well, Shady Force Games, the chess game is actually rigged. It has one item guaranteed from the item pool. The first item you pick out of the chest is going to be randomized from the chess game. The second item, no matter which chest you open, is always the item from the randomized item pool. So even though Plasma Kappa and Killer App opened up different chests for their second chest, they still got the item. Otherwise, God, you'd be spending hundreds and hundreds of rupees just trying to get the one item out of there. And since it has the get item sting with it, you wouldn't know if it was...
We got literacy!
I saw literacy. You wouldn't know if the item you got in the second chest was from the game or from the item pool. There might be some code in there that lets the first chest be the item as well, but it is guaranteed that you will get an item out of the randomized item pool. Yeah, no, Serio's got it right. We're just filled with a bunch of cheaters. Cheaters everywhere. Killer app, he's cheating.
And, ooh, pumpkin pie.
Ooh. I want some pumpkin pie. Are you going to share, Shades?
You got whipped cream?
No.
Sorry, no can do then. Anyway, Killer right now working his way through Ice Palace here. Finds a heart container, so already found quite a few of the items in this dungeon here.
That's at least 2 of the items, yeah. And there's a third one.
3, we got the flute.
Not as important. It's useful, but it's not as important now.
Oh, he must have. I think he's already.
Well, yeah, he's got all 3 items. He doesn't care.
He knows it's nothing important.
He's got all 3. He's done. He doesn't even need the big key. He's done. Ooh, where does the peg cave entrance go?
Good question. We're going to find out soon here on OK Guys End. All right, where's this lead?
Sanctuary.
Dark Sanctuary. Useless.
And with Walther coming out of the pod area, we have everyone with our hammer now. Everyone has been up there, gotten their hammer.
You know, it's funny, for as diverse as their routing has been on all these players, they're all on a pretty even keel right now.
Pretty close. We have 3 crystals, 1 pendant, to 2 crystals, 1 pendant, to 3 crystals, 1 pendant, to 2 crystals, 1 pendant. Although Killer App pretty clearly in the advantage right now, finishing off Cold Stare. But I've seen bigger leads. I've seen bigger leads just get completely flipped on their heads. So now the question is, with Killer App getting the obvious Ice Palace play out of the way, where do you go next?
That is a very good question.
Does Killer App know where Swamp Palace is? He must know where Swamp Palace is.
If he, hopefully, but at the very least,
where is Swamp
You've
Palace?
got the hammer, you've got the Titan's Mitts, you've got the Ether Medallion. Check Turtle Rock entrance. I'm telling you, that's where Pod's hiding.
Oh, that's right. Who said that? Somebody said it. Who said it? The real Mr. Bean Jr. is correct. The OK guy has 2 pendants. It's kind of hard to see the Turtle Rock status with all of that extra stuff on top of it.
Understandable there, but for Killer at 23, the goose is loose.
Where is he going? Where are you going, sir? Ice Palace entrance, obviously. Misery. You can't go into Misery Mire. You don't have the things to do this.
Oh, God dang it.
G Mario 37, we are required to have boots to finish desert and possibly, well, actually, no, we know we need hookshot. We need hookshot for swamp, guaranteed. So boots and hookshot are our current go mode requirements. And we don't have any idea where they are.
I'm calling it now. Pod. The play is pod.
Ooh, he's getting the big bomb.
Ooh, this could lead to something.
This is going to be a very interesting big... Oh, never mind. He's got the flute. I was all excited for how long this was going to take to do this. And it's like, oh, yeah, it is flute. Fine, ruin all my fun.
Well, it still has to go a slightly roundabout way to get to everything, so it's not too bad.
A little, but I wanted to, like, a trek halfway across Hyrule with that bomb. But yes, Scooby-Dee is absolutely correct. The first half of Swamp is available with that hammer. And there could very well be some loot in there. Oh, okay, guy, you don't have the thing to do that either. Don't do it! Ah, you did it!
Do people just not listen to us? I don't know what's going on here.
It's like they can't hear us or something. I think that's like the 5th time that somebody's gone in there, though.
I know, right?
Because I know that he's been in there before.
All right, Killer App opening up the Pyramid Fairy room. Let's see what's inside. It is...
Palace of Darkness!
It's Pod! It's Palace of Darkness! So, ladies and gentlemen, Skull Woods and Ice Palace have to be full cleared in order to get access to Pod.
Oh, hey, there's the big key. Well, if Pod was anywhere, it would be under the pyramid. I mean, it kind of needs the room.
Very true. You know, I kind of had to agree with one of our trackers, Tara, in chat. I get the feeling OK Guy is not marking his locations down, which is almost something you essentially have to do.
I mean, if you're playing the standard randomizer, you've got to keep track of your items. It's the same concept with entrance randomizer. If you don't remember where stuff is, the entrance randomizer is a knowledge game, even more so than the standard randomizer.
Ooh, Walter stole a key from the back end of Desert to check the right side. Found the big key.
Ganon. Okay, guy, what are you doing? Ooh, Plasma Kappa might be going to check the entrance of... oh, nope. Stoplight.
Dead rock. Fortunately, Walter did not find anything in the big chest in Desert, and Killer App going straight for Helmasaur King.
I don't blame him. He's got all the stuff for it. And if Helmasaur King has one of those, one of the keys, then that's just one less key to worry about.
Oh, here we go. Kappa now checking out the entrance to Turtle Rock.
What did the turtle eat?
Well, now that we know where Pod is, this probably won't be anything too important.
What even is that room?
I honestly have no idea.
Ooh, the OK Guy found Mimic Cave somewhere.
We've seen that, but they haven't been able to check it because they didn't have the hammer until now.
Oh, had they actually found it before?
Yep, several times, in fact.
Oh, unfortunately, it's just a heart piece. Walther and Plasma Kappa finally broke down and admitted that they have to do Ice Palace. Oh, apparently that is the actual Lumberjack's house. You know, the place nobody ever goes. Thank you, Lightyear. Oh, use the silver! Use the silver! Oh, he's dead. Never mind.
Yeah, temper, no big deal.
And Helmosaur has... What's he got? What's he got? What's he got? 5 bombs!
Nah. Alright. Killer App, you gotta dig back in there. That hook shot is in there somewhere. I feel it. I feel it in my bones.
I still say it's on the tablets. Although, now that they found the hammer, I have to revise my worst-case scenario prediction. One of the tablets is going to have the boots, and then the hook shot is going to be on Vitreous.
Afrohawk, book's already been found.
We have the... Where the hell was book again? Ice Palace. It was an Ice Palace.
That's right, Ice Palace.
So yeah, everybody's gonna run into Ice Palace. Or everyone's gonna run into the book.
And of course, finding all the keys here, because something I haven't had a chance to say in a while, as Dr. Bob Tasek likes to put it, Pod is also known as the Mullet Mansion, because all the keys are in the front, and all the items are usually in the back. So like any good mullet, it's business in the front, party in the back.
Chat brings up a good point. We've got the book. Everybody's going to have the book. I would not be the least... Oh, there's the book. I would not be the least bit surprised if somebody decided to make brain's not working. A head check.
You have to consider the idea at this point, even if you have to go out of your way to do it, because there's no easy way to get to it.
Oh, so I think the really evil thing. Well, no. I mean, at this point, we're running out of spheres that we can even stack on top of what we're at right now. So, in any way I cut it, needing to kill Vitreous would be the worst thing to have happen right now.
Yep. Hook shot!
Never mind. So there is one lonely little item left on the ped that could be the case, and that's boots. That's the last thing we need.
Yep.
I love if Vitreous didn't have it, and if it was on the ped, that'd be great. So the whole time that you don't hear me talking, I'm just going to be going, don't be boots, don't be boots, don't be boots. For every single chest that they open. That is correct. We found the hookshot in the Harmless Hellway.
Yep, so it's down to the boots now. Boots are our go mode item.
And it's all just for that one lonely little key.
I know, right? That is almost sad when you think about it.
Can you imagine how Link must feel, too? Just, like, looking up at the key and, like, reaching, like a little child trying to reach the cookie jar. It's like, I can almost reach it. Just give it to me. It's right there. Oh, that's a good point, too. Boots could be anywhere in Ganon's tower. They have the hook shot now. And the hammer.
Oh, the evilness continues. In fact, I think that's where Killer App's going.
Oh, I don't blame him. That's a big item density.
You got hammer, you got hook shot. GT looks really nice right about now.
And he never checked the right side either, because he didn't have the fire rod going in the first time.
Yep.
I just realized how long has the OK guy been trying to get this bomb jump? Oh, there it is.
All right, small key, small key. Small key. Triple bombs.
The most useful room ever. Boots. Yes! I mean, oh no! It was just a big 20. How unfortunate.
Oh, it is sad that we are so desperate for us to have a trolley C when it's already been this trolley to begin with.
Look, I'm a monster. I know I'm a monster. I'm just gonna own that.
All right. Well, if my count is correct, we're down to the rando room. Because we checked everything after this.
Well, Killer App hasn't, but we know that there's nothing useful on that side other than, I think Ice Rod was over there, wasn't it?
All right, compass, butter sword,
butter.
10 arrows, and the map.
No boots. Link's quest for footwear continues.
Oh,
it could be back there. Oh God, it could be in the final chest. It totally could. They have the hook shot.
The inevitable conclusion is I've come to call it.
And speaking of boots, without those boots, Killer App's got to line up that blind bomb jump too.
Yep, it's been affecting everybody.
Oh, that was a close one. I'm gonna go watch that clip later. And Armos on Ice has a better reception than regular old Armos.
Not.
It's his quack. I think that's the last of the things you can pick up. He's got to go do right. Actually, has he done right side yet? I don't think he has. Oh, right, the big chest. He'll grab the big chest and he'll probably portal. And yep, there's the portal. The question is he going right side or is he going to go gauntlet after this? Right side.
He's going to go right side.
Kappa heading into the Grove.
Here we go.
With an excellent soundtrack. Nope.
Just a piece
Ed
of
is
heart.
dead. Are you okay over there, okay guy? That's a shovel.
I think okay guy's having an off day. I don't know about you.
Are you okay, guy? Are you the okay guy? Honestly, though, when you're doing entrance shovel, can you really have an on day anymore?
That is a very good point.
So for my final hope for worst case scenario, the boots are either at the top of the gauntlet or they're on Vitreous himself. Or the green medallion chariot. That's it. That's what I want to have happen. Thank you very much, Ritzlu, for that. I want that to happen. Vanilla boots after all of this mess.
Oh, but we're finally getting to play. Killer App heading up the gauntlet now.
Yep.
Oh, and Plasma heading into Spike Cave. We saw this earlier, but we didn't get to see what was in it.
No boots. Don't you do it, game. Don't you ruin my fun. Yes! It continues. Coming up on the 2-hour mark, though. It's where are those damn shoes?
So many places left to check. If it's not in GT, it's in Swamp Palace. That's pretty much a given.
Kappa, we already know what's in there. You don't want to go in there. It's boring in there. I don't actually remember where this goes. Oh, let's play money making game. We actually have seen Magic Bat. Magic Bat was a bid 20. Bruce Wayne was not in the house today.
Not this time.
We have also seen Uncle. Uncle was a big 3-bomb. Killer App trying to get those silver arrow shots, and he remembered, oh yeah, I have gold sword.
I'll be right back.
So, a bit of a status update here. The OK guy is going to be heading into Skullwoods. He'll be cleaning up Mothula very quickly. That'll give him access to Palace of Darkness through the Great Ferry in the Pyramid entrance. Killer App is still climbing up the gauntlet. He's making very short work of those moblins on that gauntlet. Hopefully he'll get something at the top of the gauntlet. Plasma Kappa cleaning out some of... Oh, he's actually going to grab Gary's chest. That's something we haven't seen before, so that'll be interesting to see what gets in there. And Walther IV is right behind him, checking the entrance to Head Cave, which unfortunately doesn't have a whole lot in it.
And I'm back.
Yay!
Make sure I take care of my business now before we find out what's at the top of the gauntlet here. We want to find out what's in these chests.
2 chests. Here we go.
Bombos!
And bombs for Plasma Kappa out of Gary's chest.
Not much there.
One more chest.
2 more to go.
Nah.
Piece of heart. It's down to the inevitable conclusion.
That's a dead worm.
Oh, we're also going to find out what's on the ether tablet.
Nope.
Neither. Piece of heart from the
Nope.
Big 20 from the ether tablet.
App, where are you going? There's nothing left here.
Well, you're already up this way. Might as well finish the job.
So yeah, it's been said a couple times in chat, but I think the absolute worst case scenario at this point is vanilla boots. Plasma Cap and check the other tablet and see what's over there.
All right, here we go. One of these has got to have something eventually.
I hope it's a blue rupee this time. Nope, art piece.
So that means it's pretty much down to Swamp Palace.
Well, this is actually interesting. Where does the pyramid lead? No, don't save it quick. Go in the pyramid. See where it goes. Sastrala's closet had a sword. Nobody has actually talked to Sastrala yet. It's getting so... Oh, hey, Hookshot Cave!
Oh,
There they are!
Das Boots! What are those? Ladies and gentlemen, if you check your watches, your phones, or whatever timekeeping devices you have at this time, you will see that it currently shows that it is indeed Como time.
At 2 hours, 2 minutes, and 13 seconds. Killer App, where the hell are you? Oh, right. You still have dungeons to complete. It's like, wait, what are you doing? You know where Ganon is. Go fight him. Oh, right. You need to actually use the things that you just found. So he's only got 2 crystals. He only needs to finish off Swamp Palace and finish off Desert Palace. Or rather, finish off Desert Palace, because he's been there before, and then actually enter Swamp Palace. Where is he going? Killer App, where are you going?
Did you forget where to mark desert at? Or, swamp?
The boots were in the Hookshot Cave, and the Hookshot Cave was at the chicken coop entrance, I believe. So they've had access to the location of boots since the beginning of the game. But they only got the hookshot after they went into Palace of Darkness. Palace of Darkness was behind the Great Fairy Wall, and the Great Fairy Wall was behind Ice Palace and Skullwoods. Ice Palace was stuck behind the Fire Rod. The Fire Rod was stuck in... Where was the Fire Rod?
Fire Rod was
Hyrule
in
Castle.
Hyrule Castle.
Which was in the Dark World Ice Cave location. AfroHawk52, that's a good point. The boots were in the one spot you could have checked with boots.
Oh, the irony.
So now that we've entered Go mode, it's an information war. Does Killer App remember where the locations he need to go are? He clearly doesn't because he's opening up Turtle Rock.
Oh, so this race is not over yet, folks.
Unfortunately, Plasma Kappa is going to lose a little bit of time because we know where Hookshot is. It's not in Swamp Palace. And Killer is definitely at a strong advantage. He has a pretty big lead, but if he can't find the locations that he needs to finish, it's still anyone's game. Where was Swamp Palace entrance anyway?
I don't remember, to be honest.
I caught it out of the corner of my eye. I've got the SRL chat open on the left-hand side here, and I caught a blip of chat in the SRL chat for this race, and I thought for just a split second that somebody had finished. No, they just wanted to say potato.
I'm not even gonna guess where that came from.
Well, Killer App is... Oh, can you do that? Oh, you totally... No, you're going to drop. But that's going to put you the entrance. Where is the entrance of...
We've seen this before. I recognize that entrance. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The archery game. That's unfortunate because that looked really clever to go through that without the cape in that direction. And _1, that is correct. The Ice Palace entrance was Misery Mire. They have absolutely no need to go into it anymore. Oh, I really hope Killer App finds these locations he needs.
Yeah, because he's the only one that's even close out of our 4 featured runners to even finishing this race right now. Everyone else is still behind on that regard, but
he's a crystal up right now, but Walther is about to close that gap. And if Walther remembers where things are, he's got the hookshot. He just needs to go get the boots out of the hookshot cave, which is in Kakariko Village. That's going to be a very quick check if he remembers to check that area. As soon as he got the boots, he's on equal footing with Killer App. Oh, and that's a good point. Killer App actually has to find 3 locations if he hasn't been keeping track. He's got to find the Light World Dam to open Swamp Palace in the first place. Then he's got to find Dark World Dam to the actual location itself, wherever that is. And he's still got to find a way into the back of Desert Palace. Actually, into the front of Desert Palace to get the big key in the first place. And also the back of Desert Palace, because they're separate entrance. So he's got to find 4 locations.
Ugh. And bear in mind, he still has to grab the small key as well because the big key was locked behind a small key door.
Right. He's got to go to the front entrance first to get that small key, to get the big key, and then go find the back entrance to actually get to Landmola.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have our first winner. Aktabacher is finishing first place with an official SRL time of 2 hours, 10 minutes, and 4 seconds.
Well done, sir. Oh, Killer App is just losing more and more time. I kind of wish that I'd kept notes because, oh, what's in that Thieves' Town big chest? Just a bunch of bombs. But yeah, I kind of wish that I'd been keeping notes because I don't remember where these locations are. So when he finds them, it's going to be a complete surprise to me as well. Yeah, but big ecology, I'm not the loud one. I'm the evil one.
Yeah, that would be me. Even though I turned my volume down, apparently it's still not enough.
It's less the volume and more the tone. Like, you can have your volume set to minimum and still blow people's ears out.
Yeah, well, I can't help that. I'm just naturally that loud.
Oh, Walter falling for the Ganon's tower trap. He's going to be checking the gauntlet here shortly, I think. And Plasma Kappa falling for the Turtle Rock trap. That's a long trap, too.
Yeah, no kidding.
I think the OK guy is in the same trap as well. Ganon's tower. He's climbing the gauntlet. Ooh, Killer App 23 has found the front of Desert Palace. That's one of his 4 locations he needs.
That's one step.
The worst part about that red pendant, too, is I think Kappa is the only one who's actually done a pet check. He knows he doesn't need that.
Yeah.
Currently, W, we do have one official winner of this daily race so far, but there are still a good almost a dozen people still running, including the 4 racers you see on the screen right now.
Yeah, that's entrance shuffle for you. The chaos of this can make this race last forever.
We're starting to get into the home stretch, though. The OK guy is a little confused as to what to do with himself now.
Can't entirely blame him, to be honest.
Given that the one thread of logic that he has to pull is the Great Fairy Bomb, what do you do? And Hack the Poker has retired from Entrance Randomizer just to prove one man wrong.
All right, Killer App now working on the back half of Desert Palace now. He's only got this and one more crystal to go. But of course, that last crystal.
We missed it. FN2Pay just subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you for supporting the Speed Gaming Network.
Always appreciate it, my friend.
Oh, Killer Rat found his way into the back of desert.
I already said that a minute ago. He's already working on his way on.
I was confused because I saw Landmola 2 and 2 other screens. And I'm like, wait a minute. Why is he? Oh, right. He needs to kill that one.
So he gets the compass from Landmolas, but he gets his 6th crystal. One more to go.
Just has to find the dam and the entrance to Swamp Palace. The goal is in sight. Several of our runners have found both pieces to this puzzle. We just don't remember where they are.
Exactly. There's so much to keep track of. When it comes to entrance randomizer, you almost feel like even the commentators have to have their own like entrance tracker just to keep track
of where it is. I really wish that I'd taken notes, at least on like dungeon locations. But it's so hard to keep track of all of it with 4 people because you're looking at one runner and then you're looking at another runner and you look at the top right and then all of a sudden the bottom left is in a dungeon. Like, where was that? With 4 people to follow, it's almost impossible to keep track of all of the possible entrances. And yeah, Act the Boker brings up a good point. When you walk into Dam, you decide, do I want to do Dam? Do I not want to do Dam? If they've walked in, they say they don't want to do it, they've walked out, boom, we missed Dam. We have no idea where it is.
All right, Walter now working on Agate 2 here. Let's see where Killer App's going next.
He's still looking. Oh, there's the one of them.
Yeah, Dark Fortune Teller.
So that's half the solution to his big dam problem.
And I think he knows where the other half is.
Yeah, he does too.
Because he looks like he knows exactly where he's going.
Well, I mean, it's a dam, and it's a big problem for him. It's his last objective. I said wrong. Exactly what it was.
Wrong.
Oh, I think it's at the bottom of Death Mountain. Yep, there he goes.
Yeah, he's going right to it. He knows exactly where he's going. There it is. So, yeah, it's looking like Killer App might be in our top 5
You need a
at this
key for
point.
that door. You can't
Forget
just
something
blow
there.
right through that.
Forget something there, Killer App.
Also, Hugo Watts, normal, open, Ganon, and full shuffle. Normal is the difficulty of the game. Open is the mode of the game. All items have been shuffled, but dungeon items are still exclusive to their dungeon. So the map could be in a different chest, but it will still be in its dungeon's map. Ganon is the objective. You have to kill Ganon to finish the game. And full shuffle means that all of the entrances have been randomized. To a certain extent. I think there's like 3 or 4 different levels of entrance shuffler. Wait, did the objectives at the top of the screen just change, or am I going insane?
No, they changed.
Okay.
Thank you, Fiesel.
You need a key for that door too, App. Getting a little ahead of himself. Back at J. Akiv, the full entrance shuffle keeps the locations locked. So it's not entrance shovel insanity, I think is the top level of it. Once you find a location, you know that location always leads to where it led.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be...
So the mode that we're on is essentially entrance A leads to destination B, and destination B always leads back to entrance A. There's another mode where it's like A leads to B, B leads to C, C leads to D, and D could lead back to A, so you'll have like a loop of rooms. And then there's a mode higher than that where it's like, it's always random. Everything's random all the time.
All right, Killer App now about to head his way into Argus to finish up his last pig.
Just in time for lunch. Well, on the West Coast. It's a little early for dinner over on the East Coast.
I wouldn't say it's that early, to be honest.
It's almost 4 o'clock. It's almost dinner time.
It's actually almost 5 on my end, and I'm on the East Coast. Down goes Argus, ladies and gentlemen. Killer App has finished up his last fight, and now it's time for the big pig.
But does he remember where Ganon is?
If he's been marking his map, he does.
I don't think he has, because he spent a long time looking for those 2 crystals.
Now he's rubbing back to Kakarika. He knows where he's going.
Yep, he's going straight for it. So, Killer App could very well be our 2nd place victor today. No one else has finished.
Well, you never know. It's got a lot of good runners behind the scenes. Any one of them could snipe it from him at the last minute. But he's got Butter Sword, he's got Silver Arrows, he's got Red Mail. This fight should be no problem.
Yeah, but so does everybody else at this point. If there's anybody in front of him, he's not getting 2nd place.
True, but very much he shouldn't have any trouble with this, is what I'm getting at.
Oh no, this is a formality at this point.
The only thing he has to be careful of is getting knocked off the ledge.
No one will suspect that I'm hiding here. This is where they all live. Did you find the silver arrows in a basement?
Gonna go for torch glitch, and he got it.
Just about teleported on top of him.
Oh, but he got through. 2 more hits to go. And
there we go.
Knockout.
And Killer App finishes with an official SRL time of 2 hours, 25 minutes, and 21 seconds, pulling in second place. And the seed is very sorry for what it's done to us. Also, I like the irony of the "I'm sorry, your princess is in another castle" statement for this one, because everything is just scrambled all over the place. We don't even know where Zelda is anymore.
Indeed. Killer App now joining us here in the channel. GG there, Killer App.
Hey, GG, guys.
So, how about that madness, huh?
That's pretty fun to see, to be honest. I'm sort of mad at myself. I forgot a couple locations, but...
We noticed that. You seemed a little lost once you found your go mode.
Yeah. I had entered the left side of the desert a couple times. It just... I didn't take a note, so... I was sort of, like, panicking a little bit, but... found the main entrance.
I can imagine. You had a pretty solid lead for most of the second half of that. So I can, like, even as far ahead as you were, with the time that you were at, I can imagine just feeling people creeping up your back.
Oh, yeah. Well, Hammer sort of sucks. It was one of the last locations I found, but it was in a sort of tucked away location, so I wasn't too worried. But
Hammer of the worst variety.
It sucks doing all the GT just to find the boots. First chest in Hookshot Cave.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. There's a clip.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that I'm not sorry that you didn't find boots in Ganon's Tower.
Oh well.
But no, it was a pretty good scene. That was very entertaining. Expertly done, sir.
So aside from that part at the end there, was there any other areas that you felt you had trouble with during the seed?
Not really. I was really holding off on the dungeons with the hammer. I was surprised I couldn't find Pod for the longest time. I was glad Sora didn't have hook shatter boots when I found Meyer too, so I didn't have to go back.
I was really hoping you'd have to, but it's probably for the better that it didn't happen, because you guys are clocking in quite a bit of time so far.
Right.
Yeah, if it makes you feel better, you're not the only one who has been getting lost and getting mismarked, because I think Guy isn't tracking his locations.
Poor Guy.
Lost.
He had such an early lead because he was the first one to do Thieves Town. He did Thieves Town with 3 hearts and green mail. It was the most impressive thing that I've seen in a very long time. And got the lamp, got out unscathed, and I'm just like, oh, dude, he's so far in the lead, so far in the lead. And now he's just, I don't know what's going on with Guy anymore. He's so lost.
Yeah, you just have to play a few seeds entrance randomizer to get used to it, I guess. Because, just with the neurologic, there's more of a chance to find entrances you weren't used to seeing.
And we can confirm, ladies and gentlemen, Chirality has finished with 3rd place with an official time of 2 hours, 29 minutes, and 39 seconds. GG, Chirality.
Congratulations, sir. I imagine that the jump from standard mode or open mode, like just no variations on open mode, the jump from a non-entrance shuffled to an entrance shuffle is about the same kind of mind bending you have to do from a jump from a standard mode to a key sanity mode. You have to play a couple just to wrap your mind around what's happening.
Right.
And no, answer question, Darwinder. No, Killer App was the first of our featured runners to get to win, but he was 2nd place overall, which is still pretty good, all things considered. That's still really good, better than I would.
2nd place out of what, like a dozen people? Walter found the boots. He's not happy about those boots.
Can't blame him.
Yeah, it seems whenever I put off Hookshot Cave when I get the hookshot, it usually has something good.
That's kind of a general thing. Whenever you put off a certain location, odds are good. It usually is the one that has something you're looking for.
Well, there weren't a lot of other places to look at that point.
Yeah, and a bunch of chests. I hadn't done much. I just got those first couple my first time finding G Tower, so I had all of it to check for possible boots. So you never know.
Oh, if you guys want to laugh, okay, guy in the SRL channel has confirmed, yeah, he should have been taking notes.
Oh, no. Oh, no. We're going to be here a while, folks.
Nah, I think the rule is a half an hour after our first featured runner completes, we have to end it, so.
Yeah, I think so. He's been lost for a while, too. Where even is he in the logic right now? Oh, he's still on the great... Oh, he still needs to get the bomb. That's where he's at.
Yeah, he has been to pod, because that's where the hook shot is.
But he has to know where the bomb shop is. Oh, man. Has he even found the bomb shop?
I'm certain he had to have by this point.
Speaking of that particular thread of logic, Plasma Klappa has actually just gotten to the end of that thread. He's entered pod. He'll be grabbing his hook shot in short order. The thing is, Spearneck, is he's been looking for something, but he doesn't... I don't know that he knows he's looking for the bomb shop. So we've got a third place finish. Walther is going to be wrapping up Desert Palace in short order, so he very well could pull fourth at the rate that these runners have been finishing. This has not been a kind seed.
No, it is not. At the very least, he's going to take top 5.
Almost certainly. I remember the bomb shop was somewhere quite far out of the way because Killer App actually made use of the mirror and the flute to get where he was going quickly. And I was very disappointed in that because I wanted to see him drag that bomb all the way across Hyrule.
Oh. Yeah. I would have if I didn't get that flute.
Oh, the beeping is back.
No. Yeah, this one's been complaining about the beeping this entire race every time it starts going into full effect.
There's a reason I pick quarter speed.
I just drown it out at this point.
Oh, yep, Walter's on the home stretch. He's got all his crystals. He's back in Kakarika Village.
Yep, he's heading off to Ganon, and nobody else has claimed fourth yet, so there's still a possibility he can get it.
Getting towards the end, I was really curious where the exit to get that cave was.
Yeah, we never did find that, did we?
Which cave?
No, the cave.
The exit. Yeah.
Oh, the exit of the cave.
The cave. Yeah, the exit up top of Bumper Cave.
I don't know. Where could it have been at this point?
That's what I'm wondering.
Because it has to be a double entrance cave, but like there's what's left at this point. It might have been the exit from Death Mountain. The one that's like right on the corner before you climb the ladder to the top of Death Mountain. I don't think I saw anybody go in there.
There's a lot of exits that it could have been. And down goes Ganon for Walther. We're going to wait for him to enter the door here. And he's going to finish with an official SRL time of 2 hours, 36 minutes, and 17 seconds. And almost immediately after, Blaine has finished in 5th place with 2:36.56.
Oh, that's close.
Yeah, he almost got sniped there.
Actually, come to think of it, the pyramid entrance, I think that might have led to the back of Lumberjack. That's the only fall location I can think of that we didn't use.
Indeed. By the way, Walter now joining us here in the channel. Walter, GG, sir.
Thanks. So, I have a question for you.
Yes?
Do you know what the definition of a slow seed is?
I think if we hadn't already, I think we've learned it.
Boots at 2 hours and 5 minutes. That's the definition of a slow seed.
Yeah, basically.
Boot go mode. That's the definition of a slow seed.
So yeah, this seed was pretty interesting. Like, the hammer was a pretty funny item.
No, he's moving his mouse cursor around. I think we might have lost Plasma.
Yeah, I think Plasma's blue screen over there, and not in the technological way. I think his mind is blue screened.
Plasma Kappa.exe has stopped working.
I feel for those. I feel for all you guys. This scene was rough.
I mean, it wasn't really too bad. It was just like some of the items were placed a little bit weird. Like, it's interesting that you had to beat Ice Palace in order to get the hookshot.
Yeah, towards the end of it, you had a very linear thread of logic you had to pull.
Yeah, like when I went into Ice Palace, I went in there to get the second 5-6 crystal, but then my mind just stopped working after I finished it, and I forgot about the bomb for quite a while.
You are not the only one.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
I think the OK guy is still looking for that bomb shop.
It's the only thing he's missing because he needs to get the pod.
Yep.
And it's official, ladies and gentlemen. Plasma Kappa has indeed forfeited from the race.
Ooh. I don't blame him.
And he repeats his comments from the save screen. Send help.
Prophetic. He needed that help.
He did. And again, with a race as rough as this, I don't blame him.
Kudos for making it as far as he did.
Exactly.
I think I would have given up at around like the hour and 30-minute mark on this particular seed.
Yeah, no kidding. I would have never completed the seed, so I don't blame him at all.
The red Ganon right before Tile Room was pretty hyped though.
The fact that he had to go into Ganon Tower at all to be able to complete the seed is just insane.
I think that's like most of the times you have to do that because there's so many items in there.
I think the cane was the only thing you needed out of Ganon's Tower, though.
That's true. You didn't need the Ice Rod because Turtle Rock wasn't required.
Oh,
and the
yeah,
other thing of worth in there was half magic.
And that was in the same room as the
cane,
they're
right next to each other, too.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Also,
Like when I went to Hookshot Cave to get the boots, I was about to go like to pedestal and check if the boots were there.
luckily you didn't have to. Actually, Plasma did check that. It was just a piece of heart up there.
I think the OK guy might have also thrown in the towel.
He hasn't done it officially yet. I think he's just still trying to figure things
Not
out.
yet. He's still racking his brains.
So if I'm correct, I think he might be on the right path.
Oh, maybe.
So does anyone know if you can save and quit with the big bomb? I wasn't sure, so I just walked all the way.
I don't know.
You keep
No! OK guy, go back in! Go back in!
He's like, oh crap, 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 crap.
That's the thing I need. There it is.
Oh wait, Plasma Kappa just pointed out his controller stopped working, and for some reason, something ate his save file.
Oh no. That's even
Why,
worse.
that's why he stopped moving, because his controller broke.
Oh no.
That is even worse than just giving up because you just couldn't complete the seed. Because at least if you do, if you get forfeit on your own for failure to complete the seed, at least you know you tried.
At least you've admitted defeat at that point. If it's oh man, I'm so sorry, Plasma. That's
sucks.
rough.
And we can confirm Elminster has finished in 6th place with a time of 2:42.34.
Yeah, Plasma was making good progress. I was kind of confused as to why he dropped out right there. But I mean, if that's what happened, then that's what happened. That sucks.
But at least OK Guy's back on track now. He should be, once he gets a hook shot, it'll only be a matter of time before he goes back to Hookshot Cave. This race is as good as done for him.
If he remembers where Hookshot Cave is.
That's true.
If he doesn't go to GT first.
I'm pretty sure everyone's been to GT at this point.
Oh yeah, people have cleared out GT. But that's a good point. If he gets the hook shot and he thinks, "Oh, all of that stuff on the left side of Ganon's Tower, I know exactly where Ganon's Tower is." That's just gonna be
that was my mindset when I got the hook shot.
I'll be perfectly honest. I was kind of hoping that that's what would happen, what you would be required to do, and it wasn't what happened. So I felt extra good about it because people did it and it didn't pay out. Because I'm a monster.
Like one of the only things on my mind during the first half of this race was like, what if Hammer is in the second chest in Swamp? Because I almost went to check it, but I'm glad that I didn't.
I've seen it there.
Wait a minute, folks. Plasma Kappa has re-entered the race. He got his save file back.
Apparently, he had 2 copies of the ROM and opened the wrong ROM.
Yeah, his save file is still intact. He is undone himself, so he's back in the race.
In this. And he just finished pod. He might actually still beat OK Guy.
Yeah, this is the second time I've seen this happen in a daily race, because I remember Emo Sar had the same thing. She forfeited, realized what she needed to do, took a minute and took a breath, and then got back into it and still managed to finish the race at a pretty decent time. So this is not over, folks.
It's never over. Even after this race is done, there'll be another race at 10 p.m. tonight, Eastern Time, another daily race, and all week this week, we'll have more daily races, 2 p.m. and 10 p.m., alternating between the standard open normal difficulty and I think it's the community pick. Is this a community pick?
I honestly don't know.
I don't know. But there's one normal randomizer race, and then there's one not normal, one very, very unusual randomizer race. And we're going to be alternating them between the 2 p.m. and the 10 p.m. slots.
And we can confirm Drikaris has finished in 7th place with a time of 2:46.02.
Getting up there, not many runners left. Oh no, you got fucking rock locked.
Your reaction's dawning, I swear to God.
I get the words that I want to say, and then like they all hit my mouth at the same time, and I just like. Oh, he's going straight for Swamp Palace. He knows exactly where it is.
Oh, yeah, he's right.
I was like, where are you going? 2 hours and 46 minutes in, and we still don't remember where anything is. So, yeah, Argus will be his final kit. Actually, no, he's still going to find Desert Palace after this. But he has everything he needs, so he's going straight for Argus, and then he's got to go look for the Landmola entrance. Actually, no, he's got to go for the Desert Palace front entrance first, because he's got to get the small key, get the big key, then go look for the back entrance to go kill Landmola. So, even though Plasma Kappa is back in this race, he's still got a fair bit of the home stretch to continue, or to complete. And the beeping is back.
Are you going to complain every time that comes up?
Yes, because it gets a reaction out of you.
Then I'm just going to shut up.
Admittedly, for all of the low health plays that the OK guy has been doing, he hasn't taken very many deaths.
To answer your question in chat, Hudson Hawk Gaming, no. Plasma Kappa has removed himself from forfeit status. You can do that. If you are able to recover yourself and able to get back in, if feel like you can get back in the race, you can unforfeit, which is what Plasma did. Again, this is not the first time I've seen this happen.
I'm gonna head out, but thanks for tracking and commentating, and thanks for Speed Gaming for bringing back the dailies again.
Hey, thank you, Walter. Fun watching you race, sir. GG.
You have a good day, sir.
Yeah, same to you.
What we don't know is that the OK guy has actually been participating in a 3-heart challenge this entire time, so that's why he's always had his health so low. Like, that was the intent from the very beginning. Like, as soon as he realized that Blind the Thief was the first boss, he's like, yeah, 3 hearts. Whole time, let's do it. And there's a dead Argus for Plasma Kappa. He's got one more crystal to collect before he can go face off with the big pig himself.
Question is, does he know where the entrances are to get that done?
What was with that bomb?
I don't know.
At this point in the race, though, it's less a race against each other and more a race against the clock.
Pretty much.
Oh, that's where Desert Palace was. It was in the Village of Outcasts bomb room. Screenshot this and send it to Vitor.
That's a good question, Draconis. What did he actually screen cap that?
I wouldn't be surprised as long as he sat there for it. I mean, ultimately, these races are all for fun. So if you're not having a good time with it, then what are you doing?
That's the reason we're here. We're here because we have fun watching, commentating these races. So yeah.
Yes, commentating. Not because I enjoy wishing foul things upon people.
No, not at all.
It's entirely because I enjoy the sportsmanship of this. Another mode that might be actually kind of interesting to see, like there's already the Triforce Hunt mode. What if there was like a scavenger hunt mode where you had to go looking for like particular messages that were in the game somewhere?
Ooh. That kind of fall into the bingo setting, wouldn't it?
Kind of, yeah. Like find the VTorp was here sign is one of your objectives. And I feel silly for having to ask this, but there's clearly already like a bingo randomizer mode, right?
Yes, there is. They've been using it for the PvP tournament.
Cool.
I would know. I actually called the first race of that tournament, and that was a bingo run. All right, Plasma Kappa now finishing up his land mollusk. He's got his last crystal. He is off to the pig.
I wonder if it was actually worth drinking up that green potion in order to push that block down. Like the amount of time that he spent getting the bottle out and actually drinking the potion, I wonder if that's actually faster than pushing the statue in place.
That actually worked. Holy cow. Shooting from the side would actually work like that.
Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do that before.
Plasma Kappa, where are you going?
That's a good question.
I think Kappa forgot where Ganon's hiding.
That's the...
Wait.
Do you need to kill Agatu?
No! Because I'm pretty sure either Walther or Killer App did not do that.
I know one of them did. I don't know... That's a good question. No, Walther never beat Trolldorm 2, so he didn't... Yeah, you don't have to do this. Oh, dear. I don't remember Walther going up and killing Trolldorm 2. Can we get a Devin here? Some confirmation?
Yeah, I think we need some verification on this.
But no, I think you're absolutely right. One of the two, either Killer App or Walther, didn't finish Ganon's tower. So I don't think that this is required. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to matter.
Well, Zertidal says they both did, so maybe you do have to finish it.
I will have to go watch that VOD and find out.
This is what happens when you got 4 different races going all different directions. It's hard to keep track of who's done what.
Oh no. No, Guy, no.
Okay, Guy, no! No! What are you doing? No!
Oh no, he doesn't know what's on the bed. He doesn't. Oh dear. Oh no, he doesn't remember where Hookshot Cave is. He doesn't.
Oh, this is painful.
Oh dear. So for those who don't know, Boots is the go mode item. Boots is in the Hookshot Cave. Meyer is a green pendant. There's absolutely no point in being in here right now.
And to answer your question, we're actually we just confirmed with the admins. We're gonna since Plasma is pretty much on his last leg, we're gonna let Plasma finish, and then we're gonna wrap it up. And we've just gotten word that Prior 57 has forfeited from the race after wasting too much time, unfortunately.
Oh, he gave it his best shot. That's a good point. Okay, Guy could have just decided, I'm not going to win, so let's grab all the pendants and give everybody a pedestal pull.
Unfortunately, we're going to have to cut it off before we can give it.
Make it.
No, not likely.
He's gonna, especially if he's looking for everything else. Like if he went straight for Vitreous and straight for the pedestal, he might get it in time before we have to close out. Oh my goodness, that's a good question. I think Plasma ran out of keys in the gauntlet. He's climbing the gauntlet again.
Yeah, he went back and grabbed the small key off the torch.
Oh no.
But he's still got enough time to finish this up.
He does, but still.
No, Draconis. I know what race you're referring to. That was even worse because for Tear, he used a key where he shouldn't have.
Didn't he use the small key in the door in the junction room?
Yes, he did.
Oh, no.
I was there for that race. I commentated that race. I remember.
Oh,
exactly.
no.
And I know he still hates himself for that one. Because that was an elimination match. He ended up getting kicked out of beaten out of the tournament for that one.
Ouch.
All right, to explain, because chat's asking what we were referring to in this race. There was a race in the open mode fall tournament where I forget who it was Tara was racing against, but I remember he got up to Ganon's tower and accidentally used a small key in the junction room between the left and right side. It's a room that you would almost never open normally.
You'd never need to use that key.
Yeah, exactly. But because of that, when he got up the gauntlet and made it all the way to the room just before Moldorm 2, and he ran out of keys. And none of the chests had any either. And because of that, he ended up having to forfeit the race because his opponent was, I think it might have been Ben, or Ajnab for those who don't know. And because of that, he ended up having to forfeit because there was no way he could have gone back and found the key in time.
I mean, if it's an elimination match at that point in the tournament, if you make that kind of mistake, that's it. You're dead.
Especially with the guy as good, because he was on route to actually beat the former champ.
Yeah.
And if you're going to up against a guy like that, and you make a mistake that big, you're done. And I think, and he won't admit it. I'm sure he won't, but he was beating himself up to this day over that.
Oh, most certainly. And yep, Go on 78. You're absolutely correct. The OK guy is still not in Go mode. He needs the boots out of Hookshot Cave. Hookshot Cave is in Kakariko Village. That is his last item. I think we might actually get that ped check though. Yep, he's gonna pull ped for us.
We're at least gonna get a pedestal pull, even though there's nothing there. He's gonna be so disappointed because he does not know.
So Ped's not quite dead, but it is on life support.
Well, we already know it's there. It's gonna get pulled.
Well, I mean, because it's a heart piece. Get it? Life support.
Boo! All right, here it is, folks. Moment of truth. Moment you've all been waiting for.
No boots. No boots. No boots.
Wah, 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 wah.
And does not know what to do with himself.
And there's the rage.
That was his final hope. He does not know what to do with himself now. Where do you go after this?
Who knows?
Well, we know where he's supposed to go. We know exactly where he needs to go. I don't think he knows it's an option.
He's gonna kick himself so hard when he finds those boots in the Hookshot Cave.
I don't think he's going there.
He's not. He's going into the dark world. No, wait.
He changed his mind.
Oh. He is seriously like, okay, which way do I go? Which way do I go? Which way do I go? Come on, go. Yeah, right there. You're right there. Go to the Hookshot Cave.
Go. No, don't talk to the lady. What did that lady ever do?
He bombed the lady.
Lady's
there
just
it is.
Sweeping up in front of her cavernous, giant, bottomless pit house.
And there they are.
Oh, don't check the rest. You're done.
He's getting potions. Oh, you're talking about okay guy, yeah.
Okay, he's sweeping up. What do I?
Going for a hundo seat, I guess. And worst part about it is he's still on Master Sword. He never found the other sword upgrades.
No, he never found. Oh, jeez. And he's still got 3 crystals to finish up. Wait, no, didn't he? He has hook shot. He should have Helmet Sword dead.
Well, now we know the other side of Ice Rod Cave is. Yoko Kurama, 100, we're talking about 100%. 100% run.
Because everything has to rhyme with rando. Where does this go? Oh, that's where that goes. Okay, guy, there's nothing up there. You know there's nothing up there.
Oh my god.
And that's the final shot for Plasma Kappa. The big pig is dead. One last time.
All right, as the end of the room, Plasma Kappa finishes in 8th place with a time of 3:07:15. Sadly, we cannot bring him in for an interview. We are out of time. We need to wrap this up. Make sure you give all 4 of our runners, Killer Out 23, Plasma Kappa, Walter 4, and the OK Guy, a follow on Twitch. Make sure you also follow our Speed Gaming family, Speed Gaming 1 through 4, Randomania 1 through 4, ALTTP Randomizer 1 through 4. Make sure you also give a shout out to our trackers, Zertanol and Tear, as well as myself and my co-commentator, Donning Art. Donning, has been a pleasure working with you, sir.
You're welcome.
In the meantime, on behalf of everyone here in the Speed Gaming family, my name is The Shades, and we will see you guys next time. Rock on!
Bye-bye!